top here at 8 o'clock, we're going to begin our news with a massive house explosion being investigated in Northern Virginia. 4 adults and 2 children managed to escape, but some family pets not as lucky. Maureen May joining us in Haymarket with more of those details. Mo?
Hey, good morning. So in the daylight, you're able to see the destruction even better. Let me step aside, and also we do have Sky Fox overhead. You can see the house leveled by that explosion. Right now, initial reports are saying that it was a gas leak that caused this explosion, although authorities continue to investigate. How this all played out is just really miraculous that no person was injured in this or at all. Only 3 family pets, unfortunately, are presumed dead right now. Firefighters responded to the house here in the 5900 block of Colby Hunt Court in Haymarket just after 4 yesterday after being called for a suspected gas leak. When they got here, they evacuated the home and then several others around it as a precaution. And then about an hour later, about 5:30, the house exploded. No injuries have been reported, but the blast displaced 2 unrelated families who lived in the house consisting of 4 adults and 2 children. One of the adults, Gerald Stroniak, told Fox 5 he was renting the home with his fiance, his 3-year-old daughter, his best friend, his wife, and their son. There were also 2 dogs and 3 cats in the house. 2 cats and a dog remain missing. They are presumed dead, unfortunately. Stroniak says the home's owner had hired a contractor to fix a water main break between the meter and the house. He says crews brought in heavy equipment and hit the gas line. Here he is talking last night. Just very heartbreaking. Take a listen.
Just getting routine maintenance done on the house, you know, something that happens to normal people across America. You guess you never really think that, you know, they're going to blow your house up. So I guess it's still more of a shock than anything, just trying to think about what steps could have been taken better to prevent this and us not be without a home that we literally just moved into. I mean, it's too much to take on at once, because you just never expect something like this to happen so quickly. I'm more or less just trying to stay strong for my daughter and my fiance so that, you know, they can have somebody to lean on, even though I want to fall apart myself.
The Red Cross is assisting the family. I want to take you back to Sky Fox and their shot this morning. You can see again a clearer idea of the devastation for this gas explosion. It's a miracle that more homes were not really damaged by this. There were some cars that sustained some damage because of flying debris, but all in all, it really was contained to that home. So again, really miraculous that this thing did not affect so many other people in this community. Again, 4 families or 4 adults and two children displaced. 3 family pets unfortunately lost. The gas company has been here. They did shut off gas to the 8 homes in this cul-de-sac, and they're saying that the gas may not be on for about 2 or 3 more days, so these people will be without. Also, they've ensured that any leaks have been sealed, and so things are made safe in this community. There isn't a concern that something else might happen. So for right now, things are calming down, but as you can see behind me, fire crews continue to be on the scene to put out any hot spots. They'll continue monitoring just to make sure everything is okay before they finally leave the scene. But of course, we'll stay on top of it, bring you updates as they become available. But for now, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Maureen, thank you.